What's up, girl?
Hey, girl. Okay. Empire.
Hot.
It was nice.
I'm going to say a few words, and I want you to give me your thoughts.
Okay. I'll try to keep them clean.
Unrealistic.
Girl, lots of it.
No, that's right. But give me a number one for you.
A number one, gosh.
I know there was a lot.
Put me on the spot, but there was a lot. I mean, okay, so Lucius, the big one for me was Lucius making this deal without any help to buy all of those radio stations.
Okay, that was
that quickly.
And it almost was like it had to be a couple of days because that girl was going to the radio station.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was a bit unrealistic.
That was just like, okay, did I miss some time?
Well, you know who else was unrealistic to me? And I think she's a real rapper, that little sister that was rapping.
Oh,
when
yeah,
she
Frida.
sat down, Frida, when she sat down on Jamal, like, I'm not going to sign. That's just like turning Motown down. I'm like, girl, please. You're going back to the hood.
She like, I'm not signing with Lucius without Lucius here. And I'm like, girl, don't you read, you know your daddy was in the same prison with Lucius.
You are sitting in Empire. You ought to be amazed. I thought that was very unrealistic.
Yeah, no matter who your daddy is, you got to know that Lucius can't step foot in there because you've been following that case. So
exactly. I thought that was unrealistic. What about, I'm going to say one word and you tell me your thoughts. Chains. Chains, girl.
Cookie walked out with that bustier made of those chains. And then did you notice her voice sounded different? I don't think she could breathe.
I don't either. I wonder if it weighed, how much it weighed. I'm going to do some research.
All I wanted to say was Honey Kunta got up out of those chains so you'd never have to wear them again.
See, why you got to bring slavery into this? Now I got this whole vision of roots. But that's okay.
And a lot of other people had a vision of Roots. I bet if my mama saw that, she had a vision of Roots.
I can't imagine what your mama would say. Did she watch the show?
She said they talk too much trashy talk.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. We know she is about the English language.
Right.
Well, let's see another word. Bipolar. Let's talk about that because it was a scene.
Okay, there was a scene. Now we know that is Lucius's mother.
That's right.
Who he thinks that she was bipolar, and thus it got passed to his son.
Right.
So now he's worried about
Andre's
son also having the same issues. Now,
so
realistically, Andre, bless his heart, he doesn't realize that these mental illnesses are. They really are genetic.
They really are.
But he said, or the writers fed the line to him that, hey, I'm not worried about this. You know, bipolar is not genetic.
I wonder where they got that inaccuracy from.
A predisposition to things like that are. So if you've got the issue, yes, you do worry about your kid having the issue.
Right, exactly. So I was really surprised when they had him say that.
But Lucius is taking it to heart so hard.
But he's so mean to Andre. And it's because Andre, God bless him, he doesn't have a talent. Right. And we know he can sing in real life, so I wish they would have him break out a song so Lucius can love him.
No,
because he's like, I can go get an MBA anywhere.
I am not having him turning the Sambo for his daddy. Look, Daddy, I can dance. Wait a minute. Look, Daddy, I can dance.
That's a nice shirt. No, you showing things off.
Oh yeah, I got Willie Nelson right here. But I mean,
she dancing. She representing. Go Willie. Smoke that blunt.
You saw how fast
I'm just playing.
Yes, she did. She went all the way there. Tell me what's going on.
Well, when I thought about Willie,
I feel like I lost control.
You did lose a little control. And I lost a little control too. I apologize for that.
But I had to sit down real fast because I heard a little bit. But that's okay. We're gonna be all right.
But you busted that move. I like that.
But you see what I said is that he shouldn't. He pulled that out, and then he was like, "Hey, you gonna have a grandson?" And Lucius like, "I can't believe you used that." I'm like, Lucius, you have used every last one of your children, and I am really tired of him equating himself to God.
I know, really, right?
Girl, I have been mad at him since last season for that.
He is good because every time they try to get him, like the little Latino group, they thought they were signing.
With Valentina?
Yeah, and what's it called?
Mirage Artois.
Yeah, Mirage, and they thought they were going to do this Lion Dynasty with China. Lucius going to go up and buy up the controlling stock in the radio station.
That's what I'm saying. How does he even do that quickly?
And it was Andre's idea,
and he
remember?
He wouldn't have known about it if Andre had not brought it to
Andre,
him.
that's I really hate that relationship because I feel like Lucius does not respect him, does not love him.
Even though
he's begging Hakeem to come back.
Yeah, even without Andre, half without Andre, half of the stuff would not even be around.
I know. It's just
the
like he doesn't
IPO wouldn't have
respect the
happened.
business part.
And I don't understand. I don't get
he's
that.
not an artist. I mean, he's begging Hakeem to come back. Hakeem just slept with your ex-fiance. Yeah, and actually, Cookie actually called her Anika for the first time.
Yeah, I know. She called her Anika twice. I was very proud
like
of
maybe
her.
they're going to form a little, liaison.
I like that little jacket she had on too.
That was cute.
That was very cute. She looked much better than that first episode where she had on that peacock dress. I don't know what was going on there.
You know what? Remember we talked about last time real life?
Yeah.
And how they bring real life into it. The previews, I don't know if you watched the previews, they show Cookie in the car talking about, if I die in police custody, I did not commit suicide. Right.
Because
what?
all of my friends know that too, and I suggest
what she was talking about.
I know I suggest you go and put it up on your Facebook page too, so your friends know that if you ever get arrested, you did not die in police custody. Because look, I know I didn't kill myself. Number one, I ain't got the heart for that.
Well, when she said that, but you know what? Now, what you think? Because I know last week you spoke about how you didn't want her to turn into some one-liner or whatever. She was kind of doing some of that again.
She was doing some of it, but it seemed to have more depth to it this time. It wasn't a lot of hurry up
Let me
this
just
time,
throw
so
out
I felt
something.
better.
So,
I felt better. She did call that little girl Guadalupe though.
I know, but she called her all kind of stuff.
I am really mad about her calling that little girl Guadalupe.
Yeah, I don't. She's obviously already a singer or something.
Yeah,
right? I don't know
she's
much
got
about
her 50,000 Instagram followers.
Yeah, and she wanted him to. So she
whatever.
Once again, let's talk about the celebrity guest appearances. What was the other one on there? Bulldog.
Pitbull.
Oh, sorry. my
Wait
apologies.
a minute. That's Mr. Worldwide.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I knew it was dog, pit, bull, something. Mr. Bulldog.
Mr. Pitbull. Pitbull.
Well, I thought he did a really good job.
Even hosts New Year's Rockin' Eve now. Pitbull is like.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know.
He is big.
And my husband said, "Is that Pit something?"
Look. And I remember when Pitbull got his start down in Miami. I was living down there. He had the song called Calle Ocho, and Lil Jon put him on, of all people.
Oh, really?
And now he's Mr. Worldwide.
Well, I'm so sorry I messed up that name.
No, it's all right. Look, he's Mr. Worldwide minus Tarnell.
Really, right? I feel bad about not knowing who he was. I figured he was somebody. So we had him, and then we had the little female rapper, and then we had the Latina
Valentina.
Her.
And Mirage Artois.
And then didn't Timberland make a guest appearance? That was cool. I like that.
Yeah, his shirt was tight.
I like that. And I thought the songs were good, too. I like the songs.
Tight in the Merriam-Webster dictionary sense, tight.
Okay. Let's not talk about tight clothing.
No,
Lord.
I'm just talking. You know what my mama feels about my clothes. She said they're too close. She won't say tight.
She's so polite.
She said they're too close. They fit too close. But
well, I wonder she'll like the Willie Nelson
Tim,
today. Yeah, his was. Yeah.
Those numbers across his shirt.
Okay.
Was stretched.
He was pushing it.
I love Heat.
But he was. I thought he did a great job.
This is out of
love.
I liked
all the songs.
I did like all the songs this time.
Yeah, that first one Hakeem did, I didn't at first know. Yeah. And then I was like, yeah, of course I had to watch it again with my daughter.
And then you liked it.
I watched it twice and then I liked it.
Right.
Well, let's see. We got a lot of stuff to discuss.
Yeah, because there's so much going on around
but
here.
We need to hit on Scandal.
And Scandal. Oh my gosh.
Oh, thank you, Scandal writers. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you for coming back strong.
Because after the Princess Diana reenactment, I didn't know what to think.
You know what? We're gonna pretend like that was one moment in time.
But it was the opening show. But I mean, okay.
It was a bad dream.
Okay, now we want to go Dallas on us up in here. Gonna have the whole thing be a bad dream.
Right, it's a bad dream.
Well, I thought it was great because the greatness, and actually throughout the show, I had told my husband I think I might have to stop watching Scandal. I'm tired of it. And this is spoiler alert. If you DVR'd and haven't seen it, tune out right now for at least 5 seconds, because when the reporters asked her if she was the president's mistress, and she said, yes.
I thought she was going to keep walking, and then she turned around and looked dead in the face. Yes.
And maybe he had left her that message, and maybe just.
I think she's putting him on the spot, and she's tired of running
Right.
Around, because it's got to be tiring. It's already tiring if you regular Joe Blow running around here sleeping with two women.
But when you're doing
when you president of the free world,
how do you get that affair off the ground?
And you running around having an affair, you really tired.
I know, but I was glad. I was glad to see because
hold on, baby, I got a rack on the phone.
Well, I'm a bomb this country, so hold up.
Right.
I mean, what? I mean, it does. It's
I'll be back with you in 5 minutes. I got a red button push. I mean, really.
But it's gonna be hot the next. I can't wait.
I really can't wait. I'm very.
Olivia. Finally, you kept me around because you was losing me.
Yeah.
Rosewood, did you give that another chance?
I did.
We need to hurry up. Tommy gave me the signal for 10 minutes.
I gave it another chance.
I also
figured out how to. It wasn't. I also figured out.
I got to sit through the little teasers.
I know. I don't even want to see the commercials for it anymore.
Either.
I couldn't figure out how to get my DVR to quit recording it.
Ew.
I'm like, I need Blackish in my life, but I got Blackish back.
My husband, I looked up because I had the whole series set to record. I looked up, he didn't already stop that because it didn't even record.
I'd rather watch an unsung marathon than watch Rosewood.
I'd rather watch a Little House on the Prairie marathon for 2 days.
I like Little House on the Prairie.
I mean, Rosewood people, you tried, but let it go. It's horrid. Not horrible. Okay, well, we're talking Black Whopper, the Black Whopper.
Yeah,
that's what we're talking about.
So, okay,
I'm gonna try one.
I hear that this Black Whopper supposedly has like some steak sauce baked into the bun to
like
add extra flavor.
Or something,
no, just like a steak sauce or something. And so what they did, it was like in Europe or somewhere, and they decided to bring it over to the states for Halloween. But the side effect of eating the black bun is green poop.
Oh, I know, girl.
Like bright green poop.
Right. See, they said there's some pictures on Twitter, but I don't want to look at them.
Not the normal, I just had a big salad green poop.
But like green. And they said it lasts like a day or two.
Yeah, that's what's wrong to me.
I still want to try it. I just want to look. I want to try it, girl. I just want to try it because it's Halloween. It's kind of cool. I'm going to try it.
Okay.
We got some breaking news.
What's
the hero, remember the hero of that French train wreck? I think he was the Air Force guy.
Yeah.
He got stabbed in Sacramento.
What? See, come back to the United. You over there in another country. You disarm somebody. You come back to America. What's the first thing happens to you? You get
stabbed. So I'm gonna be watching out for that one.
See, I'm getting ready to go on a rant. That's what bothers me so much. Like, we got guys who be over in Iraq, serve all those tours, come back home and get shot in the backyard because somebody mistake them for a gnome. It's like, what is going on,
I hated to hear that, and I hope he survives. I don't know.
Yeah.
I need to get an update and see what kind of condition he's in. But
and
they sound like it was multiple times.
And they talk about, weapon control, gun control, knife control, whatever. Just if you got it, control it. I'm not trying to stop you from having it, but if you got it, control it.
Well, that's some disheartening news. I want to hit on, too, in the Dallas Morning News, dallasnews.com. Download our free app. It's lovely.
Yeah. A really good story this morning.
Susan Hawk, our Sarah Morrush did a great job.
She's the Dallas County DA.
Dallas County DA Susan Hawk, she was in rehabilitation. She's out. Mental illness sufferer.
She suffered from depression.
And then also our partners, NBC5, also did an interview.
We sat down with her and talked. And if you get a chance, read it.
DallasNews.com. It's wonderful.
And then we've got... the Toronto newspaper picking on Tarnell's town where she...
Mr. Toronto man, back off.
They're talking about because the Rangers are in Arlington. They're technically
They printed
in
some
Arlington.
Shirts and the shirt had the Dallas skyline. Because obviously we don't have a skyline in Arlington. We have a small downtown. But Arlington, let me tell you what we do have.
Y'all got roller coasters.
We are the entertainment capital of the Metroplex. And we could do our own skyline with a roller coaster, throw the water slide in there, and maybe to the backdrop of the Cowboys Stadium. I could go on.
And there's a Shepler's right off of 360.
Well, that is true.
I'm just saying.
It's a wonderful place. And we also have the bowling hall of
you do have the bowling hall of fame.
Yeah, and I mean they have the headquarters
How many times
there.
have you been there?
I've seen it, but I don't need to physically go to. There's so much in Arlington. I couldn't get to everything.
They could just do the shadow of Hurricane Harbor.
Well, no, we have Arlington Highlands. Now everybody knows Arlington Highlands is a great place to shop, to have fun. We have a comedy house. I could go on and on and on. Anyway, Arlington is great. Don't listen to this Toronto stuff about how horrible. This Canadian journalist just tore us up. I don't get it.
Page one. You know why he's angry? Because he has to come down here, get a hotel room in Dallas, and then take a high-priced cab or rent a car to drive over to Arlington because y'all won't let nobody have a bus system come over there.
Well, I'm
just saying, he can't take the train. He can't take the train to the stadium. Come on now, that's why he's upset.
Now we are the entertainment capital.
I'm upset by that.
I'm gonna say we are the entertainment capital,
okay.
And we actually do have. We're doing a little pilot with a couple buses.
Okay, a couple
just
of buses.
See. Have a car. Okay, now listen. Look, he called Arlington. He said he called the strip mall wormhole you pass through on the way to Fort Worth. I have never heard anything so horribly said about our fair city.
I feel so bad.
But anyway, check it out on DallasNews.com.
I know.
What else do you need to hit? I know Tommy wants us to wrap this up.
The main thing I was mad about this week, I was just ranting a lot this week, was the textbook that called slaves
immigrants, workers or something, right?
Called them workers. Look at me saying us, because sometimes I feel like I'm clank.
Well, yeah, and they put it in all of it, and now they have to come out with some supplement to discuss slavery.
Workers have a union, maybe.
But who thought about
workers
that?
have rights? Slaves didn't have no rights. Slaves would get killed for reading.
You know what? Don't try to hide the history.
I'm reading my phone right now. I dare somebody to come in here and try to kill me for reading my phone.
You're right.
Cause look, I stand my ground. I'll stand my ground, and it'll be castle law all up in here. And I have witnesses. I got some in.
Girl, I am just amazed that happened and that made it in there like that. And they're going to put out a supplement. Thank God, I just don't know how that got overlooked. I don't know if there's not enough diversity on this committee or what's going on.
No, you know what's wrong? Because Texas found
I would call that.
Black Texans found out years later that they were free. That master had freedom, and they still behind.
And they do celebrate Juneteenth. On that note, I'm from Ohio. I didn't hear about Juneteenth until I came here. In Ohio, we knew what time it was. But anyway, I'm not even going to go there because Dawn started something here.
No, I'm not. All I'm going to say is kudos to that mom, because you know what she was doing?
That's right.
She was doing homework with her child and saw this discrepancy.
And her child texted her and said, Mom, look what they said. And then he said, LOL. And she's like, whoa, because even the child knew that was wrong.
Even they knew. And it just shows that she was doing what she was supposed to do with her child, defend him. Like they say on the airplane, save yourself first. And we out.
Let her never be a pilot. Okay. All right, girl, I got to get back.
All right. Bye.
Yeah.